Hey, good evening. I'm Amy, and tonight's Live Around 5 is what's holding you back. You're working so hard in your business and your goals, in your health, in your friendships, in your finances, and things just aren't clicking. What are 10 things you could stop to help yourself? Typically, when we're thinking about why we're stuck, we're thinking of what we should do, right? Oh, I need to do more of this. I have an endless I need to do list. In fact, I know there are several important projects I need to complete to get the vision of my next business that I'm growing launched. And I'm struggling sometimes to do it. It's because I need to stop some of these 10 things. The first thing is you need to stop waiting for the opportunity, the moment, or yourself to be perfect. I actually came to you tonight without any makeup or getting ready because it's okay to show up just as you are. That's exactly how we need you, right? If you're waiting for everything to be just right, you're investing so much in that first step that it's going to be really hard to pivot when you need to down the road. So think about just what could you begin now without waiting for everything to be perfect. Second is stop training until you've completed the trainings that you have. Now, look, if you haven't gotten any trainings, but you need some recommendations for some, I've got tons of people that I've worked with that are amazing. But I'm not signing up for any new trainings until I have completed, implemented, and evaluated the trainings that I'm in, right? So those are important steps. It's not just completing the training, it's not just implementing the training, it's evaluating it. What did I learn from this? What could I do better? What could I improve? What didn't really work for me? Because no matter what anyone is giving to us, we've got to make it our own. We can't just be, hey, I'm going to say it just like she said it and see if it works for me. You got to do it on your own. So stop signing up for trainings if you haven't completed, implemented, and evaluated the ones that you have. Next is to stop scrolling, watching too much TikTok, watching too much TV, stories on Instagram, YouTube, whatever it might be. That is eating up more time than you think. And if you wonder if that's true, set a timer. You know, I'm always a big fan of that. And I've got a link for timers in a lot of my blogs because I think often we let time slip away from us and we'll often feel like we deserve a treat. Like I deserve just to have fun for a few minutes, or I'm working online. I do content online. So it's important for me to see what other people are doing. But if you are scrolling away, wasting your day because you're so overwhelmed, stop that. And it will help you open up your time, open up your mind, open up your energy so that you can start doing what you need to do. Next is to stop using your family as an excuse. Oh, I said it. I know. Maybe you just stopped following me, but here's what I'm going to tell you because I love you and I believe in you. If you worked a 9 to 5 job, right, a regular plain old job, what do you think your supervisor would say if you said, well, I haven't really done much at work for the last 4 weeks because the kids have been really busy with activities and sports. And, I've got to get dinner on the table, getting them down for bed. Being a parent is exhausting. I get it. I absolutely get it. But if you were to treat your goal, your health goal, your business goal, like you would treat an actual job, you would never question the fact that doing that job, working towards that goal is the best thing you can do for your family. I will guarantee you, if you have a goal, it's because at your heart, you want to do what's right for your family, whether that's just you and your spouse or you and your partner or you and a bunch of kids, right? But a lot of the times, moms who are already so exhausted will say, well, the kids have been sick. Well, a 9 to 5 job wouldn't say, look, you just take off the next 6 months. We're going to pay you and don't you worry about it, right? You would find a way to fit it in. And if it's your business, you keep delegating it, relegating it, ignoring it, pushing it back because that's hard. And what you're doing is already hard enough. Own that. Here's the real truth. You might be in a season where it doesn't work for you to grow something massive, right? Here, we don't at Ash Enterprises, unless it's a minimum 6-figure business, we really aren't going to put our toe there because we've already got 2 6-figure businesses. We're looking to take all of our businesses up to a total of 7 figures. But I'm also not going to say that I'm in a season of dealing with very young children. Of course, I'm not. I'm an empty nester. That's why I've been able to pivot and do this, right? So if you are in a season where you can't get it all done, you literally have to be in mom mode, gift yourself that. Just say, you know what? I will do what I can on my business, but I have a priority and it's my family. Stop saying you're running a full-time business from home, but you can't get what you need to get done because of your kids or your family. Start saying, in this season, my focus is my family, and I'm working part-time on my business, and I know it will grow over time. I'm keeping my toe in the pool, but the pool I'm focused on is this one. Because otherwise, you're just beating yourself up. You're failing all the time. You're frustrated all the time. You're exhausted all the time. You put the kids to bed. All you want to do is go to sleep. But then you think, damn, I haven't done anything on my business today. Free yourself. Pick one, focus on it. And if you got littles at home, you know that's got to be it. And then let the other one relax a little bit. That's okay. The next thing is to stop doing cold reach outs. It's 2023. Hey girl, hey doesn't work anymore. Thank the Lord, right? Authentic interaction, working with each other, finding the win-win for everybody. That's where we're at now. So stop sending 5 cold messages a day. Hey, have you heard about my CBD gummies? Hey, have you heard about my essential oils? That's not what we do anymore, right? If you're in direct marketing, direct sales, it's really important to say, here's what I have to offer, and then be consistent and follow up with people personally, right? And there's a lot of language that I can help you with, but the key here is just not to cold message and think that's how you're going to grow your business. Next is to stop procrastinating. It's taking your time and focus. Procrastination is a time monster, because when you're procrastinating, you're not saying once, I'm not going to do that till later. Every day it hits your heart. Every day it's in your mind. Every day it's on your list. Well, I got to get to that bookshelf. I got to get to organizing those books. I'm going to have to donate some of those books. I got to get those books where they should go. I got to go through the books, but I can't give them all away until I pick the ones that really mean something to me. And I want to look through every single book, because what if one of them has a bookmark in it that's really important to me and I can't get to the books? You could have already done all the books in the time that you've spent moving that from list to list to list, thinking about it, having it take up space in your piece, having it take up space in your mind, having it take up space in your time. So it's okay to have a short-term and a long-term list, right? Books organization in my library is something I definitely need to get to. I'm putting that on a big house list that I will address once a month when I have time. And when that pops into my mind, I go, yeah, I got to pick a week to do that, a weekend to do that. Instead of, oh, let me move this one tiny task from list to list to list, right? There's strategies. It doesn't mean you forget to do what you need to do. It doesn't mean you never do what you need to do. It means you stop letting procrastination be behavior that's eating you from the inside out. And again, making you feel like a failure when you're actually not. You're just waiting for the right time, finding the right time to do the task. And I strongly believe in that. I believe that we have energy and flow, and certain things work at certain times. Next is to stop playing it safe. Sometimes you've got to pivot. You've got to take a big risk. You've got to buy that app. You've got to work with that partner. You've got to invest in that infrastructure. And if you're playing it small and you're playing it safe, and that's holding you back, and you know you've got that nudge, that God wink, that energy that says, I know this is the thing I need to do to go to the next level. I'm just afraid to do it. This is your sign to go ahead and do that. Next is to stop neglecting yourself. Being over busy, the hustle culture is not winning right now. Thank God, right? One more thing that we're going to stop doing, because taking care of yourself is the first step. People are attracted to know, like, and trust you when you are your best self. And when you are not taking care of yourself, that's not what you're bringing forward. When you're burning the candle at both ends, when you're eating crap, when you're a health coach, when you're not working out, when you're a fitness coach, that doesn't fly anymore. You have got to invest in yourself. And not in a manipulative way, I better do this, it's my business, but in a I'm worth it way. I'm worth sleeping 8 hours a night. I'm worth eating healthy food. I'm worth the discomfort of some intermittent fasting until I get used to it, right? So make sure you're not putting yourself last. And then the 10th thing is easy. We all agree on this one, and it's to stop being salesy. Start being sharesy, right? Start saying, oh my gosh, this smells like heaven. It helps me focus. It's my favorite thing. If you have questions, let me know. That's sharesy. Instead of, who's going to buy this Valor today? This Valor is hot off the presses, and anybody who misses it is going to be so upset because it's never coming back again. This is your last chance to Valor. Nobody wants, get away from me with that crap, right? Nobody wants to deal with that anymore. So here are 10 things that if you stop, it's not only going to shift your energy, because it's going to allow you to really come to everything that you're trying to do as your best self. It's going to transform how you're approaching all of these tasks, all of these goals in a way that's really going to make your goals far more achievable, far more quickly. If you'd like to talk to me more about this, I put my one-on-one link here. We can have a conversation. I want you to succeed because you need to. That's what resilience is about. And that's what I'm about, right? My husband and I built 2 six-figure businesses in a year, and we're trying to learn and do more. We can share with you how we got where we are. And the goal is for us to all go farther together. So I hope this has been helpful. 10 things to stop doing today. I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow, Friday night, live around 5. Have an amazing day tomorrow. And remember, have something to look forward to.